What are the key causes for optimism in 2017? And I'm going to start with you, James.
Well, I sometimes sit at my desk in the evening and think about all the problems that you were talking about, Trump and Brexit, but then I look at companies and see the cash generation that's coming through, that's been fueling this good dividend growth we've been seeing, and I feel happy again. So leaving aside the big macro stuff, a lot of companies are doing what they do, managing themselves well and growing. And that's, at the end of the day, the reason we're buying companies. We're not buying markets, we're buying companies. That's why I am optimistic.
I think that's a very good point. Peter?
Yeah, I mean, I would share some of those sentiments. I'm a smaller companies manager really, so I focus very much at the company level. But from a macro point of view, I think there are some grounds for actual optimism. We've been through Brexit. Obviously that's an on-running saga, but the markets have taken that sort of in their stride. And we've had the US election shock, which again the markets have reacted positively to from an equity point of view. There are other grounds for optimism, maybe around corporate taxation. So one of the ideas for next year is that US corporate taxes might come down post the change of government. There are companies, companies around the world, as James has said, that are delivering good profitability. We're seeing that on our portfolio, and I think there's a lot of grounds for taking a positive longer-term view around equities.
Excellent. Now, Bruce, I joke because I say you're never optimistic. But what are your causes for optimism for next year?
Well, I don't think it's a case of not being optimistic. We just try to be realistic, and I think one of the main trends in the last few years is how difficult it's been for savers. They've seen their savings eroded, especially in bond markets, and it's been very tough to keep up in real terms. So I would hope next year that we can start to have some normalisation of interest rate policy around the world, so that savers can again get some income from their bonds. That will mean a difficult environment perhaps for equities, because bond yields may well rise. But that would be one cause for optimism, if we could get some decent saving returns again in bonds.